When it comes to that new trailer, people are still buzzing about it, but there's one thing that many people are disappointed with, and that's the fact that it looks like we probably had the reveal of Reptile in that trailer, and people are not liking his design or what happens to him. So if you watch the trailer for Mortal Kombat, there is obviously a scene that looks like it's Reptile turning invisible very early on, but at the end of the trailer, in the last few moments, we see Kano fighting this reptilian, and then the scene after that is him holding the heart. Now, if this is in fact Reptile, which would make sense because this definitely looks like a reptilian, that is disappointing, I will say that. Now, here's the thing. Killing off Reptile this early on, who's a huge fan favorite, seems like a huge mistake to me. Maybe that's just me, but that seems like a huge mistake. And the director, whenever he talks about this, you can tell he is a die-hard Mortal Kombat fan and he knows his stuff. There's no way they sacrifice somebody like Reptile before they sacrifice somebody like a Baraka, for example. And no disrespect to Baraka, I love Baraka, one of my top 10 MK characters, but you understand what I'm saying. I mean, if it comes to it, maybe that is Reptile, but there is also the theory I'm going to work with that maybe this is a animality. Maybe somebody turns into an animal. It just so happens to resemble some sort of weird reptile creature. I mean, it's a far stretch again, but we don't know. There's so little we know about this trailer, and up until this point, all the leaks or anything has never pointed towards Reptile being anywhere in this. So unless this does end up being him, and he ends up being offed in a fight versus Kano, that's gonna be disappointing. Now, there's also a possibility that they kept him secret, so it's sort of one of those things like the original Mortal Kombat game, where I remember on the playgrounds, people would talk about the Green Ninja, and everybody thought it was a lie, and then started to get around how you might have to fight him and what you might have to do, and then eventually people figured it out and it became like, you know, playground legend. Maybe that's what they want in the movie. Reptile can just show up and he's a secret fight, which then sort of breaks showing him in the trailer, right? It doesn't make sense to me. Again, I guess it's a wait and see approach. Maybe this is something that isn't even a real thing. It could be a fake shot. We know Hollywood loves to do that now, so it's a possibility. Or they could have even played with the shot. Yes, Kano is fighting him, then he's holding the heart. Maybe it's not the same sequence. I mean, we just have no idea. So I guess we wait and see. If this is Reptile, I'm probably going to get used to it by the time I watch the movie. But it'll be disappointing there's no ninja form. Because, I mean, come on. That look is so cool with Reptile. So I guess just wait and see. How would you guys feel if this was Reptile? Or if it possibly even is? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about him getting offed so early on?